Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for October 5th, read by Cindy L. from Fort Worth, Texas. AA Thoughts for the Day. Virtues. We of AA are apt to brag of the virtues of our fellowship. Let us remember that none of these are earned virtues. We have been forced into them, to begin with, by the cruel lash of John Barleycorn. We have adopted these attitudes, these practices, this structure, not at first because we wished to, because we had to. And then as time confirmed the seeming rightness of our basic principles, we began to conform because it was right to do so. Bill W., Alcoholics Anonymous Comes of Age, page 224. Thought to consider. Life didn't end when I got sober, it started. Acronyms. Gifts. Getting it from the steps. Just for today. Choices from the seed of God. But my spiritual growth became stronger from the experiences of others. It was explained to me that I could freely choose a God of my understanding. At first, I thought I was committing a sin by trying to change God, but I soon realized that God was constant, and the only changes that had to be made were in my sick mind. Came to believe, pages 59 through 60. Daily reflections. Yesterday's baggage. For the wise have always known that no one can make much of his life until self-searching becomes a regular habit, until he is able to admit and accept what he finds, and until he patiently and persistently tries to correct what is wrong. 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 88. I have more than enough to handle today without dragging along yesterday's baggage too. I must balance today's books if I am to have a chance tomorrow. So I ask myself if I have erred, and how can I avoid repeating that particular behavior? Did I hurt anyone? Did I help anyone? And why? Some of today is bound to spill over into tomorrow, but most of it need not if I make an honest daily inventory. As Bill sees it, speak up without fear. Few of us are anonymous so far as our daily contacts go. We have dropped anonymity at this level because we think our friends and associates ought to know about AA and what it has done for us. We also wish to lose the fear of admitting that we are alcoholics. Though we earnestly request reporters not to disclose our identities, we frequently speak before semi-public gatherings. We wish to convince audiences that our alcoholism is a sickness we no longer fear to discuss before anyone. If, however, we venture beyond this limit, we shall surely lose the principle of anonymity forever. If every AA felt free to publish his own name, picture, and story, we would soon be launched upon a vast orgy of personal publicity. While the so-called public meeting is questioned by many AA members, I favor it myself, providing only that anonymity is respected in press reports and that we ask nothing for ourselves except understanding. Grapevine, January 1946, Letter 1949. Big Book quote. Most alcoholics owe money. We do not dodge our creditors. Telling them what we are trying to do, we make no bones about our drinking. They usually know it anyway, whether we think so or not. Nor are we afraid of disclosing our alcoholism on the theory it may cause financial harm. Approached in this way, the most ruthless creditor will sometimes surprise us. Arranging the best deal, we can let these people know we are sorry. Our drinking has made us slow to pay. We must lose our fear of creditors no matter how far we have to go, for we are liable to drink if we are afraid to face them. Alcoholics Anonymous, 4th edition, Into Action, page 78. 24 hours a day. AA thought for the day. Do I have any hard feelings about other group members or for any other AA group? Am I critical of the way a member thinks or acts? Do I feel that another group is operating in the wrong way, and do I broadcast it? Or do I realize that all AA members, no matter what their limitations, have something to offer, some good, however little, that they can do for AA in spite of their handicaps? Do I believe that there is a place for all kinds of groups in AA, provided they are following AA traditions, and that they can be effective even if I do not agree with their procedure? Am I tolerant of people and groups? Meditation for the day. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. All your movements, your goings and comings can be guided by the unseen Spirit. Every visit to help another, every unselfish effort to assist can be blessed by that unseen Spirit. There can be a blessing on all you do, on every interview with one who is suffering. Every meeting of a need may not be a chance meeting, but it may have been planned by the unseen Spirit. Led by the Spirit of the Lord, you can be tolerant, sympathetic, and understanding of others, and so accomplish much. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may be led by the Spirit of God. I pray that the Lord will preserve my goings and my comings. Hazelden Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Center City, Minnesota, 55012. I'm Cindy L., and I'm an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952, 1957, 1967, 1973, 1975, 1976, 1980, 1981, 1984, 1985, 1988, 1990, or 2001.